Welcome to my YouTube channel, and please subscribe and click the notification button so that you don't miss updates. Thank you.
I have for you what Apostle Ken said last night that makes a lot of sense, and I'd like you to look at this by yourself.
It's a thing of joy that we are having this meeting. I almost made up my mind not to be in this meeting. I'm going to change my mind because I discovered something that in Grand Community, if you talk, why do you talk? If you don't talk, why are you not talking? So you have to know what you are doing. The last time we had a meeting, when they promised that if somebody said if things didn't work out, you better come out and explain to us so that we know what is happening and keep him quiet. And I promised to do that. That is what necessitated my coming. Before I proceed, I made me to appreciate all the CEOs, beneficiaries, and bundle heads for your patience and cooperations. My name remains Apostle Ambassador Dr. Ken Wakama. Also, I must thank various stakeholders, the UAAG management, our Grand Pressure Group of Nigeria executives, the think tank that have been pioneering the affairs of this great project. I want to thank Special Chief Abekoya and his team. Also, our Mama, Iron Lady. I also want to thank Dr. Olufemi and so many others that I cannot mention. I also want to thank Pastor Obi and his team. Many others, time will not permit me to mention everybody. But in this project, there's so many of you whom God has used to do so many things. I made so much sacrifices. I want you to know that we recognize all your efforts. Someone like Osim, who have been here for months. Thank you all, and God bless you all. There are issues I want to discuss with you all. But first, I want to say this, that this very project is not a failed project and cannot fail. Recently, there were so many stories pumping out from every corner. Government had taken over this and that, this and that. Sometimes I get marvels how all these stories are coming. Where are they coming from? Was that the plan the devil wanted? Thank God, it's not the devil that decided the face of this program, but God. I want every one of you partners to listen to me this hour. One of the greatest things that happened in Grand Community is this UAAG. No grant in Nigeria has ever gotten to this far. God has been helping us in so many ways. So the devil, he never believed that this grant can still be mentioned by this time. But believe you me, we are stronger than ever. One of the issues I want to look into this night, please, I need you to understand that so many of you are sending me all manners of insult message. I don't blame you, because if you wear the shoe I'm wearing, then you will know whether you still remain. Some are saying that I'm a liar. Some are saying this and that. I'm come to deceive people again. You believe in grant, but you don't believe in the grand handler. I wonder what you're looking for. That they don't want to hear any other thing but BROCAS. That's a mindset that is not very, very matured. Because you don't understand all the updates we've been giving you concerning this grant. Like nobody, no grant handler has ever done this before. But we come down every day to have a fellowship with all of you. And you still call me names. When this money comes, won't your conscience blame you for taking this money after the insult? And many of you are giving me every day. Well, I leave that to God to judge. I'm not cursing anybody, but God will be the judge. That after all my suffering and labor, fighting for every one of us, risking my life, what I will benefit is insult. To God be the glory. Time will settle everything. Number one thing I want to handle is the issue of bundles. You know that I have always maintained that we have not done this before. And there is bound to be mistakes. Nevertheless, we are looking into it, doing our best to see how we can carry everybody along. We are all once bundle head. Therefore, we cannot throw the interest of bundle head on the wayside. It is important that I condemn the threat issued to all Grand Pressure Group and some other stakeholders. There is no amount of money that can equal life, and such utterances can cause a panic that even the authority may react drastically. I therefore appeal that we withdraw all kinds of threats, violence, attitude, and character that may negate the vision. Focus and result oriented. Whether the angels on what to do, the enable bundle has benefits. Therefore, I urge every bundle head, lay down your weapon. This project has not finished and cannot finish without your interest. Number two, the essence of calling for a fresh validation of your NGO is to be sure that they have cleared you completely, avoid being exempted from disbursement. I've heard that some people are experiencing difficulties in carrying out the upload, and the persons are having so much challenges. But the truth is that if you are feeling updated your BVN, your name, your account, there's no button to press, and that button will now say you'll be clear. But within a time, it will clear you. And from the back door, they will pick up all your uploads, and everything will be okay. So do not panic. Nobody is going to be removed like the alleged before. 2,000 NGOs were removed. There is nothing like that. It is just people who feel that they hate me and they want to tarnish my image. There's nothing like that. And you have the right, if you feel you hate me, that's your cup of tea. It doesn't remove anything from me because I don't need your permission or your like before I can progress in life. So whatever you sow, you reap. Number three, I promise that we will achieve disbursement on or before 20th of February, which is today. But this is one of the reasons that I choose to be in this meeting, because I promise you before the month runs out, looking at the way things are going, we'll be able to achieve disbursement. But as we speak, that was not possible. Not from me. Some of you are sending me a message, disburse this grant, disburse this grant. Sometimes I say, people, I know what we are going through. Nigeria is difficult. But does that affect sense of reasoning? That somebody will just be thinking that the grant is given to somebody, he sat down on it, and the people that gave it to you, you didn't disburse, they didn't do anything. We're talking about government here. This money had not been released in my hand or the team. The process is still on with various challenges, but God has been on our side. I owe you the duty to keep you abreast until we finally arrive, which we are already there by the grace of God. I will not explain in detail, but you can see the signs already. And I told you that when next I speak to you, you will have your expectation in your hands. Somebody said to me that you are coming to have meeting again to deceive people. Anybody that have sense, man, will know that there's nothing like deceiving here. We are trying to be open so that people will know what we are doing. Nothing like deceive. This has not happened before. There are so many factors why it has not happened before. But God has helped us so much to get to this level. And we cannot be able to fathom what will happen tomorrow, though we are praying and believing God that nothing will set us back again as we have come to this level. We want to put the app and everything inside available to be ready for disbursement. That was instruction given to us. That is why we are doing all this exercise. Please finally forgive us whichever way we are not doing well, and do well to encourage us than condemning us, because all the stakeholders and my humble self are not sleeping. We may not be able to prove that, but God knows our hearts, that once we have this fund dropped, we will start disbursement immediately. I sincerely urge you to assist us in building this grand community ecosystem, where the government will look at us and admire our ability. Before I round up, I want to say this. There are so many misconduct in the app. Most of you put in fake BVN so that if you trace it, it will not get to you. Fortunately, there are authorities has given us access to do what we need to do so that we can get the right people. And some of you have about multiple NGOs, and you do all manners of things. This is not acceptable. That is why we are doing all this thing, to be able to secure. There are over 5,000 to 6,000 or more that are clean, no issue. They have been selected. It is out of the people that have questions that we ask to go to their app and then correct some certain things. So please, if you have done it, it did not show you clear, forget about it. You have already done it. From the back door, they will pick it up and things will work well. I would love to take just 5 questions before I leave, so that some of you may ask what is in your mind. But before I do that, I want to assure you that God has been on our side, and this grant will be disbursed by the grace of God. All the rumors and stories everywhere, they are not completely true, but some of them is almost true, but God done great things for us. So let us continue in prayer until this baby is delivered. Stop calling names, accusing everybody, writing whatever you feel you can write, saying whatever you feel you can say. Those things are not helping us. What is important here is to encourage us and to pray for us. Every one of us, all Grand Pressure Group executive team that are working with me, we are not resting. We are not resting. We are spending money almost every day to one thing or the other to see that this thing excel, and it must surely excel. Once again, I want to thank all of you for your patience, for your support. There are so many of you who dedicate themselves to pray for us and for this project, and encourage, not just prayer. There are so many too who choose it that their job will be to discourage and to insult. Whatsoever a man sow, that's what he will reap. God bless you all. Thank you so much.